Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Callie. This is my channel. Super random, and tonight is going to be no different because I'm going to be doing my first ever collective reading for this last quarter moon, third quarter moon tomorrow. This should be uploaded tonight. It may be today, maybe the last quarter moon is today. Depending on when you see this video or when I upload it. But with that said, I'm going to be using different cards that I have, and yeah, just going with what I feel intuitively. So with that said, if you are new here and have yet to subscribe, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, all right? Make sure you hit the notification bell so that when I upload more videos, you see them, because if you have come to my channel, it is not by chance, and if there is not yet a video for you, I guarantee one day there will be. So subscribe, and maybe you'll see it. So if you are new here, or if you're not, make sure you leave a comment. I miss everyone. I loved hearing from a few of you last video. That was awesome. Actually, it made my day. So yeah, let me know who you are, where you are, how you are. I would love to interact. So I'm going to just start by breathing, because I have a tendency to get a little excited and then I just, and I don't want to go too fast for anybody. So yes, I'm just going to take a couple breaths and ground myself out, bring myself back here into my body, like, hello, I'm here, and not go too high up. So I have a few different cards here. I'll start with an Akashic Record card. These are fun because it's an oracle deck. The message comes right on the card, and I love that. So you don't have to look in the book or anything like that. And so, yes, these were gifted to me by a dear friend who I love, and I thank you, because these are definitely one of my go-to decks. So, let's see. Heart Song. Do you yearn to tap into your passion? Do you long to cut loose and be free? Are you ready to move your body and feel life coursing through you? When we are children, we dance without fear. We sing without holding back. We draw and paint with exuberance. Too often we lose touch with our free and unhindered spirits. It is time to reconnect with ourselves, to be who we truly are. Open your chest, open your heart, let your creative being bring forth. Start with a low moan and lift your voice to a howl at the moon. I'm not gonna howl at the moon tonight, but maybe when I do, y'all can tap in with me, okay? So that is beautiful, because, you know, in order to really tap into that passion, to that creativity, to that drive, we have to let go of a few things. And, you know, the last quarter moon is about the time where we release things. You know, we make adjustments, like, okay, what does need to go so I'm ready for this new moon, so I'm ready to bring in new things? Because for new things to come in, you have to let go of some of the old and things that you're not using or have no purpose for you anymore. You know, we want things with a purpose in our realm, because then we just get cluttered. And I can tell you from experience, as I've been trying to declutter for about 3 years, it's not fun. So save yourself the hassle, let things go so new things can come in, okay? That was the deck I just read from, the Akashic Record deck. It's an awesome deck. Let me grab the box. It's an awesome deck. A friend got it for me on Etsy. I'll put a link in the description below for it, because, you know, help out small creative business people like myself. Okay, so creativity, you know, tap into your passions, tap into what makes you feel alive. You know, what else can we expect for this third quarter moon? You know, what are maybe we're going to be feeling collectively? I know that it's last quarter moon in Gemini, and so Gemini is all about communications. Maybe you're going to be letting go of relationships. Maybe you're going to be thinking about the way you are in relationships, because sometimes we don't have the right boundaries set, and maybe we're too nice and we don't say what we really want, or we're just say things without any regard of how we affect people and make them feel. So, are you too harsh, or are you too subtle? Is there that middle ground that we can find? All right, so with my Osho Zen Tarot, which is my favorite deck right now, I pulled the card Possibilities, right? So this card obviously goes with the whole letting go of things to tap into your creativities. When you let go of things, new possibilities come. What do you want to open yourself up to? You have to let go to do that. Let's do a couple more of this. I love this deck. So what else can we be feeling or tapping into, or do we want everyone to know about this third quarter moon, this last quarter moon? It's like I said, it's in Gemini, so we want to make sure we're being clear in our communications. And I know myself and some other people are having relationships kind of come to a head where we're like, hey, we don't like the way this is going, or there's just been a little fog in the communication. So make sure you're being clear and saying how you really feel, standing up for yourself. Don't let people walk all over you. If someone is treating you poorly, or saying stuff to put you down or making you feel bad, you have to ask yourself, you really want that in your space? Because that could be something you let go of to bring in new. So let's see. Consciousness. Yes. Okay. So that's something that I have been talking to people about. All right. Consciousness is like waking up. People are becoming aware of the fact that they are more than just a human. They are finding out that they're a spirit in a human body. They're actually consciousness experiencing life, and it's amazing and beautiful. But with that comes a lot of confusion. And so this, I would say, be conscious of what you're doing and why you're doing it. It's not just things we're letting go of. Sometimes it's behaviors or thought patterns. Really get to the bottom of what you're doing and why you're doing it, what you're doing and why you're thinking it, what you're feeling and why you're feeling. Be conscious of those every moments in between, so you can really analyze yourself and what you're doing and decide, what I'm doing is actually keeping me further away from what I want, because that can happen. We could want to be bringing in abundance and prosperity, but we could be actively and unconsciously thinking about lack and poverty and the way things have been. And so we don't want to do that. We want to be conscious of what we're doing. We want to be conscious so that we're not just acting out of trauma or fear and hurting ourselves and other people more. Okay, so consciousness, being conscious and remaining, in the middle is how we learn how to master not only ourselves, but this realm, So I think as we are really conscious of ourselves and what we do and purposeful with our intentions, we start to learn how to master and maneuver through this realm in a fun way. And it helps us, go with the flow. That is something else. You want to go with the flow. You don't want to fight the current, because you'll get tired. You could drown. Just go with it and try to enjoy it, because life is an adventure, right? So life is an adventure, and we got to be conscious of what we're doing on the adventure so we can enjoy it, because what's the point if you're not having fun? That's how I feel. Okay, so this is my Moonology deck. It's a fun deck. I really appreciate this deck because it's fun. And it basically just goes through all the moon phases. And so if you want a deck that is just like, hey, let me work with just the moon, Moonology deck. Okay, I will link it below too. It's funny. Waning moon, and this is where we're at, you guys. What do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? All right? What do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? Let's do a relationship. a lover, in case any of us are in love relationships. We want to know what's going on. What can we expect collectively for in the love department for this last quarter moon in Gemini, you know? Let's see, because dropping the deck. Dropping the deck. When I drop cards, I find it fun because sometimes it's always like a little message. All right. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith, right? So to really enjoy life's possibilities, we have to let go of the past, because when we're thinking about the past, we're closing the door to the future, you know? Close one door, another one opens. So you don't want too many doors open, because then you get overwhelmed and it's hard to make a decision. And so if you just close the door, then you'll be ready to walk through the one that opens. So let's see this one. Change. Yes. Right? So when we let go of things, we can expect change. This is my by far favorite deck. I did a review in it, which I'll post. It's by far my favorite deck because I can't say favorite deck because I love all my decks, but it's my every single day pull a card deck. Okay, what can I do to take better care of myself today? So what can we all do for this last quarter moon, this third quarter moon, to take care of ourselves, to help us in our relationships and communications? Let's see. Energy work. Yes, right? So energy work, clear the fields. Where are you blocked? I know right now I have my Malachite, who an awesome friend made. She's amazing. She does amazing wrap work. I wish I could show you the intricacy of this necklace, but I'm wearing this on my throat chakra because I want to make sure that I'm speaking out of love and compassion in all and everything that I do. All right, I want to heal myself of any imbalances that I may be feeling, and so I'm not taking that out on other people and projecting what I'm thinking or feeling, because that can happen if you're not conscious of what you're doing. So we can end up ruining relationships when we're just kind of in a survival state of mode and just not really thinking about what we're doing or why we're doing it, what we're saying and why. So it's important to make sure we're clear. Yeah, so basically that's it. I think we all need to really think about what we can release during this last quarter moon, what we can let go of, whether it's a thing, a behavior, a thought, and the best way to let go of old thoughts is to kind of reprogram yourself with new thoughts. So affirmation, things around you that make you feel good, colors, things like that, I do want to say something quickly about people born on last quarter moons. So let's see. The key word for the last quarter is readjustment. It is the hardest to identify as many of its characteristics are hidden because it's getting ready to go to the new moon, which is dark. We don't see the moon. So the first quarter experiences are crisis in action. The third quarter experiences are crisis in consciousness, which is why consciousness came up, because this is where our old systems and values are becoming useless. The things that we used to do are not working for what we want to do in the future. So people born under the last quarter moon, it's hard to relate to life in the here and now. They often appear to be living in a world of their own, when in actuality they are going through an internal process of reorientation. They will present the world an acceptable face as they are quietly developing on the inside. At the point when their own internal self has been completed, a brand new, fully developed person emerges. This butterfly is cute. This butterfly is quite different from the caterpillar it had been, and is quite the surprise to those who thought they knew them. These people need the time and space to find themselves. If pressured to conform, they may revolt, causing others to regard them as uncooperative and rebellious. As children, they require a lot of alone time and may need more rest than others as they process much in their sleep and in a meditative state. So the key word for the last quarter moon is readjusting, correcting, disillusionment, and elimination. All right, so for those of you born in a last quarter moon, and if you don't know, you can check out my website or my Facebook page, KaliEshvara.com, or a Nova Story at Facebook. Those are a few ways you can reach me if you want to know which moon phase you were born in. I can do a ton of different readings, so check me out if you haven't yet already. All right, those of you born in the last quarter moon, it may seem like your whole life is one big transformation, and that's okay, because one day, if it hasn't already happened, you will emerge into the beautiful butterfly that you have always meant to be. And I have a feeling that we all go through many transformations in our life. We're caterpillars, and then we're butterflies, and then somehow we turn back into caterpillars and start again. You know, it's like we're a baby caterpillar, and then we go through this metamorphosis and become a butterfly, and then eventually that butterfly has to die because a new self needs to emerge for the new change in environment and everything collectively going on. So much change after change after change. So yes, with that all said, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. This was my first ever collective. I know it was not very structured, or, you know, I'm a Pisces sun, so what do you expect? I know I'm supposed to be working with that Capricorn moon, but it just happens this way, you know. I just was like, you know what, let me try a last quarter collective reading, see what happens. So I hope that was well and helped anybody who was watching. Let me know in the comments below. Open to all and any type of feedback. So yes, with that said, thank you so much for watching, for sharing this space and time with me. Again, if you have yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Okay, my father is coming tomorrow. He'll be here in the morning, or today, don't know when this will be uploaded. So exciting. I'm gonna get him on my channel and have him do some videos with me. It will be fun. Other than that, you guys all take so much care. Enjoy this last quarter moon. Enjoy your letting go, and I hope you feel lighter and free. I know that I have let go of a lot, and I'm still letting go. It's a never-ending process, so it seems, but it's the journey. It's the life. We love it. We live it, and yeah. So, all right. Until next time. Thanks, everybody.